kick the heat up a little bit too. Oh yeah. These are nice and steamy. We're going with this, y'all. So what I'm gonna do, put some foil on here. We'll take these in the house. Hey everybody, Mike Chavez here once again. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Alright y'all, today got some big old jumbo wild Gulf shrimp that I found at the BJ's wholesale warehouse. So these are wild caught 1620 jumbo shrimps. So these are some big old shrimps in the shell. They haven't been split. So what I'm going to do these, I'm going to barbecue these on my char griller Acorn Auto Kamado. We're going to do these with a Cajun twist, okay? We're going to put some Cajun seasoning on here, some Worcestershire sauce, some garlic, some lemon. These are going to be awesome, y'all. So I've made Cajun style shrimp in the past, and I really enjoyed them. So we're going to do these shell on Cajun style barbecue shrimp. So y'all stick around, check it out. Let's do it. These are going to be delicious. All right, let's do it. All right then. So the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and split these shrimp. I'm going to try it with some scissors. So take scissors, go right underneath the shell, down the back. We'll open them up. These are pretty clean inside, looks like. So opening that shell will help me peel them when they're done. So I'm going to go ahead and split all these shrimp. Let me set them out here on this plate. Alright, so what I'm going to do next, I got the shrimp all split. So I'm going to mince some garlic. So I've got 2, 4, 6 cloves of garlic here. I want lots of garlic. I've only got about just a little bit less than a pound of shrimp because I'm the only one that's going to be really eating them. Mom might have 1 or 2, but so I'll mince up these shrimp. I'll show you one. So I like to cut the ends off, give them a quick smack, get the rest of the peel off, give them a chop, mince them up. Alright. Then I got a shallot. Split this shallot, give it a peel. So what I'm going to do with these shallots, cut this way, cut this way. We'll do a little chop or mince. So I'm going to mince these shallots and garlic. Fairly fine. And we'll bring y'all back. Alright, got some good sized lemons. So let me cut these ends off. Go ahead and quarter them. There we go. So get these lemons all cut up. Here we go. So let's go ahead and put this all together, then we'll go get the grill fired up. Alright then, so here's our shrimps. We've split them, deveined them, dried them off a little bit. So, to make them Cajun, I got my K-Fred Cajun seasoning. This stuff is awesome. I'll leave a link to this stuff. It's in my Amazon store. This is really primo Cajun seasoning. My buddy K-Fred, Kendall Frederick, is his YouTube channel. He's a fisherman, a hunter, and a heck of a Cajun cook. So we're going to put some K-Fred seasoning on here. Alright. Also got some W sauce. So this is Fireshire. So this stuff here is a little spicy. Okay, so we're going to put a little bit of this in there. This is good stuff. So it's like Worcestershire sauce, spicy Worcestershire sauce. Okay, I'm not going to put a whole lot. Alright. Got our shallots and garlic. Let's give this a mix. So this ain't going to take a whole long time on the grill. I'll probably run the grill about 300. So it'd probably take 15 minutes, maybe 20. These are pretty big shrimps. So let's spread them out. Get our lemon. Squeeze a lemon on there. And then drop it in. Alright, nice and lemony. Yummy. So there we go. A whole big lemon. That's plenty. Alright, make it pretty. Now, let me wash up a teeny bit. So now we get some butter, or some butter. So this is salted butter. Cut it in pieces, spread it all over the place. So we'll put the entire stick of butter on here. Alright, so I'm going to put this in the refrigerator for a minute while we get the grill fired up. So let's step outside, fire up our char griller auto Kamado, our Acorn. Alright, see you outside. Alright y'all, so we're going to get our char griller Acorn auto Kamado fired up. So let's see what we got going on in here real quick. Alright, looks like we got plenty of charcoal in here. Let me bring you on up so you can see. So we got plenty of charcoal in here. So we'll knock some of the ash off of it. We don't need any more than this. Alright, get us a tumbleweed and a torch. So we'll stick our tumbleweed down here in the bottom. Fire up the torch. Alright, so let me get this thing. This takes about 10-15 minutes. Get this fired up, and Then we'll set this thing for about 300. So alright then, I'm going to go ahead and hook up my power source now. For any of you people that own one of these Char-Griller Auto Kamados, all you need to run it is a standard power pack, but you need this cord. Now I got this cords available in my Amazon store below. Okay, so let's come over here, power on. So we see we're sitting at 81 right now, so we're going to go ahead and roll this thing on up to about 300 after the coals are lit. Alright, so we'll let these coals get lit up and we'll bring y'all back. Alright. Alrighty then, so this has been about 10-15 minutes. You see it's lit right here, so we'll spread these coals out over top of it. Alright, heat deflector on. Cooking rack on. Alright, close the lid. So, I'm going to go ahead and open the app. Okay, Char-Griller app's open. So I like to use the app to set my temperature. So we're going to go to 300. Right there, confirm. So we'll look over on the controller, D2. So I hear the fan come on. So we'll go ahead and set our vent to D2. I like to use my rubber mallet to do this. So let's go ahead and open this up to D2. Alright, let this thing hit 300. Alright, we'll let this hit 300. And we'll bring our shrimp out. Alright, y'all. Back shortly. Alright y'all, so our cooker's up over 300 degrees. See, it's about 314. That'll be fine. So what I'm gonna do is just set this up here. So I'll probably leave a link up top for one of my other Cajun shrimp videos I did a few years ago. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and put the cooker on hold. Alright, just put it right on there. Close the lid. Put the cooker back on. We'll leave this on here about 15 minutes. We'll come check on it. Got some bread, some crusty bread to go with it. I'll grill up. So we'll see y'all here in a little bit. Alright. Alright y'all, these have been on here about 15-16 minutes. Let's see. You might be able to see that down there. The cooker's at 318, which is fine. So, let's take a look at these, shall we? Put the cooker on hold. We'll open them up. Oh yeah. Give them a little mix. So these are not quite done. You can see they're still not quite pink all the way. So we're going to go another 10 minutes on these bad boys. Alright. Alright y'all, I left these on here another 10-15 minutes. Let's take a peek. Kick the heat up a little bit too. Oh yeah. These are nice and steamy. We're going with this, y'all. So what I'm gonna do, put some foil on here. We'll take these in the house. In the meantime, we'll kick this back on. Let's put some bread on here. We'll toast some bread to sop up the juices. All right, let's get this stuff in the house. All right, y'all, got the shrimp in here. Here's our bread. We didn't let it get too brown. It's nice and warm. We put a little butter, a little granulated garlic on here, so we got a little garlic bread. So let's look at these shrimps. Oh, they look great. So what I want to do, I'm gonna put some in a bowl because I want this the juice from in here. All right. So there we go. Jumbo shrimp with a little Cajun twist. There we go. Looking lovely. So let's give them a shot. Let's taste. All right, y'all. Barbecue shrimp, Cajun style, right here. Look at that. Look at that shrimp right there. Thing looks awesome. So, first thing we got to do is taste the outside. Get that Cajun seasoning, the butter, the lemon, the W sauce. All right, taste. Lemon. Yummy. So let's peel. See how well they peel. Pretty good, pretty good. So there we go. So I'm going to dip that peeled shrimp back in the butter sauce. You ready? Taste! Oh my goodness gracious. We take our crusty bread. Dip it down in that butter sauce. Man, that is good. If you like shrimp, you like lemon, a little Cajun-y taste, let me do one more. Remember, you got to get the flavor off the shell first. Peel it. Dip it. And taste. Oh yeah, man. This bread was soaking in there. So, there we go, y'all. Jumbo shrimp, barbecue. I hope you enjoyed the video. Try this yourself. It's really, really good. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave me a thumbs up. Questions, comments, leave them below. More videos over here you can watch. And as always, if you haven't done it yet, hit that right there to subscribe to my channel. Come back and see me next time. All right, y'all. See you next time. Bye, everybody.